so we don't really want, maybe the orders, maybe we'll do online store instead. Okay, let's just see. Go next. What do we want our name to be? Fun cupcakes, how about that? I have no idea. I'm just gonna... Okay, we don't have an existing website. So let's just, if you had one, you could put it in here and it would paste the links in for you, but we don't have a website yet. So here we go. Okay, so there's the name of my website. Okay, let me go grab, I'm going to pause this a little bit. I'm going to grab my little artwork that I have in its folder. I just realized I didn't download it yet. So let me download that and I'll be back. But the biggest con that I've heard over and over is that once you pick a template, you're kind of stuck with it. So you can modify the template itself and the features inside that template, but if you try to switch to an entirely new template, you can't keep all the work that you've done. So that you'll pretty much have to start over. Now, I haven't verified this, but I have read it on many different review sites, so I tend to believe that that's probably the case, or maybe it's just very difficult to transition to a different template. But regardless, heed my warning and choose your theme very carefully when you start out. So let's see what else I want to discuss with you. I've made lots of websites, not with Wix and not with these other website builders. I use WordPress, and I've used Dreamweaver in the past, and HTML, front page, all sorts of things. But these drag and drop WYSIWYG builders I have not used. So one thing I wanted to suggest when you're starting out and thinking about your web page is to, before you dig in and start making one, have a plan. You can even do it in Word. Just do a little mock-up. You can even draw it on a piece of paper. Have a mock-up of the functionality that you want to have happen. Like, you're going to have a main page. What do you want on that first page? Do you just want to welcome people and have a big picture? Do you want a lot of text on there? Do you want it to be a blog web page where your newest blog posts will show on the front page? You know, go on the web and look around and see what you like and see what appeals to you and what matches your plan for your website. So you can, it just really helps to plan it out first rather than just digging in. If you don't know what you want and you're not too picky, go ahead and start playing. You can always start over. Just don't put a lot of time into getting exact text and picking the exact size of a picture and that sort of thing until you've got your template down and you know what your plan of attack is going to be. If you're just a small business and you're going to have a main page to welcome everybody, and let's say like an About Us page that will give them more information about you and maybe a contact form with a map to your location, some, your phone number, that sort of thing, just like a little 3-page website, then that's pretty straightforward. But if you have a lot of products you want to sell, or if you want, a big gallery of photos or a ton of text, and you need to think about how it's going to look and how you want it to look and how you want your site to function. So anyways, there we go. Now let's dig in. This is how you get to the site. It's basically Wix.com. This is what it looks like. So it's very straightforward. Their site here is probably made on Wix, where you have these sections. Each one is its own. Instead of multiple pages, now people kind of do these scrolling websites where each screen, it ends at a fold. These used to be called folds. I'm not even sure they're called folds anymore, but this is like the fold, and then you scroll to the next one, and here's your fold, and you scroll to the next one. So they're kind of like their own little, they're a section of, and this is all just one page, one real long web page with all sorts of stuff. And then down at the bottom you have your footer with your links to whatever you want down here. A lot of people put their address and like a link to their contact page Maybe they put their like, I don't know, you could even put like your copyright thing down here. There's a lot of things you can put in the footer, but notice that the footer text is pretty small and it's not the main part of the page. So you don't want to put too many important things down there. Maybe a link to your FAQs, you know, that sort of thing. So let's just go in. I really want to play with this. Let's sign in first. If you don't have an account, you're going to have to either sign in with Facebook, with a Google account, or with an Apple account. I'm using a Google account. And if you don't have a account, you can sign up. If you don't have a Google account or Facebook account or Apple account, you can go to Google and get a free Gmail account. They don't cost anything if you don't want to get into the whole Facebook thing. And Apple's also free. Anyways, I'm going to log in. And I haven't been in here yet. All I did was create my account. So this is what you're presented with first. So you can hire a professional to help you with your web design. You can get inspired by looking at other web design. Can't find your site, you may have opened with another account. So I guess people probably do that. Sign up and don't forget to remember what they logged in as, and then come back again. And you have to remember, write down which account you're using. We can create a new site, create a new folder. Let's see what else we have. Create, so select a site, view, and open dashboard. I want to do what's over here? Updates and releases by e-commerce. Oh, there's a school for e-commerce, your sites. I really wanted to see that logo thing. I don't know where that is. Is it back here? Okay, maybe it's, I don't know where it is. I wanted to play with the logo creator. Wow, I have a lot of information here. Okay, I guess we're just going to start playing. Let's go ahead and create a new site. Okay, so it wants to know what kind of site we want to make. What do we want to make? Let's be what would be fun? Let's do restaurant and food. Oh, this is interesting. So we can let it create a website for us, or we can create it with the editor. Start with the template and make it your own. Let's do both. Let's start with this. Start now. Okay, what type of site do you want to create? Oh, what the heck? Let's be a bakery. Oh, let's see. Bakery wholesale. What kind of bakery do we want to be? Baking club. I just want to be a bakery. Let's just pick a bakery. Okay, let's see. So these are suggested for you. We want people to be able to order, to chat with us. We want menus, online store. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. So there's all these choices we can pick if we wanted. Probably, I wouldn't even know what we would use. Let's see. We don't have tour dates. This is probably enough. So we'll have a chat. Maybe we'll have an online store. No, that would be fine. Okay, so we don't really want, maybe the orders, maybe we'll do online store instead. Okay, let's just see. Go next. What do we want our name to be? Fun cupcakes, how about that? I have no idea. I'm just gonna. Okay, we don't have an existing website. So let's just, if you had one, you could put it in here and it would paste the links in for you, but we don't have a website yet. So here we go. Okay, so there's the name of my website. Okay, let me go grab, I'm going to pause this a little bit. I'm going to grab my little artwork that I have in its folder. I just realized I didn't download it yet. So let me download that and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So let me add my logo. I just have some graphics that I found that were Creative Commons, so we'll just have a little cupcake. Our address could be 123 Main Street. Phone number. We don't have a fax. We don't have any of that. But you would add your, if you have a Facebook page and those sort of things, you would add there. Okay, next. Okay, let's do a chic. Pick a theme. And go ahead. We can use colors from your logo to create a palette. Okay, let's create a palette. That's kind of fun. Use these colors. So far, this is pretty easy. Okay, so now we're gonna pick our favorite home page design. So this is a long scrolling, this is one page which has the contact us form at the bottom. It's our operating hours, about us. Okay, that's little stuff that you can order, and you can just put a picture. You know, this is like probably a slideshow of pictures. This one has more. This has a map. Has an extra picture down here. I don't know, I kind of like this first one. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so these pages are tailored for you. You can customize them later. So we're going to have an about page, a products page, special events. So we don't need all these actually. Classes, our team. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's just start editing. Let's see what happens here. Oh, cute, our little logo there. We might want to make that bigger, but this is kind of yummy. I like this picture. I might just leave it there. Fun cupcakes. Ooh, okay, so here we go. Click on it, and then it opens up this area over here where you can, oops, you can type and change things. All right, we'll keep this text. That's fine. Let's pretend we're in San Francisco. So, like, I don't like this is so small. So let's see if we can make this text bigger. Remove format. Let's make it bigger. Make it bold. Does that make it any bigger? Manage. Let's see. Design. Wait, I want to do this area. So each area has its own section of editing. So like that's a different section. So like this one here. So if we're going to edit it, well, that brings this up over here. So I don't see how to change the font, or this will remove the formatting. I don't think we want to do that. So maybe there's somewhere that we can change the default font. Maybe if we wanted a different font. Okay, so we already saved our site for us. Okay, so organize media. You can change the gallery, so you can change your pictures. Okay, so here's our section design is over here. I get it. Okay, so oh, I see. So we could pick any of these. So I kind of like this one. There we go. So that kind of added it next to it instead. So I think we can always come back in here and change it. So if we decide we liked it better. Oh, there's a lot to choose from. So let's kind of, let's see what this one looks like. So you can kind of click around to see what they look like. Let's design this. I don't like this. Let's see. Oh, that's just our logo settings. Let's see, can we make it bigger? Oh, here we go, extra small. Okay, there we go. Now, here's the alt text. So this is always, so like if the website's taking a while to load, the alt text will be shown. So you could always put whatever you want to put there. And then that will always, you'll see that. If you hover over it when it's live, you'll see that also. But it's kind of nice to have that because if you, you know, if the site's taking a while to load, they'll see the word yummy cupcake and they'll know what's sitting there. Okay, so here's some products. Let's go ahead. All the products full width. So full width means it's going to take this whole area here. You can turn that off and it makes it smaller. So full width kind of spreads it out along the whole width of the website. The image ratio, you could change that. Whether you're going to crop it. So let's manage our products. Let's see. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, I am a product. Okay, so this is a product. Okay, so let's get an image for this. Oops. Click on it, and it should allow me to upload an image. What is this? Create new folder, media types, reorder, site file. Oh, here we go. Upload media. Upload from my computer. So I'm just going to upload the rest of these that I got. Open. So it'll put them all in there. Okay, so we'll use that one. And then add to page. So we could have another image if you wanted, multiple images, but we'll just call this pink sprinkle vanilla cupcake. I don't know how much cupcakes are run online, but let's say $3. I don't know if that's price per unit, $3 each. Total product quantity, I have no idea what to put for all this, but here's where your description is. So you could have more information on this page. Let's say we'll put that on the page. Sure, we'll just leave it all the same. That's fine. Okay. I don't know where that's going to go, but let's see. Custom text field. We can change colors. So it's in stock. Here's our SKU. Let's say it weighs. How much does a cupcake weigh? I don't even know. Quarter pound? I don't think so, but okay. So let's see. Let's just save it. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. So let's just add another cupcake here. So you click on pencil to edit. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. This came up different this time. I want a different thing. Let's close that. Okay. I want to change this. Maybe just color. Oh, you just click on it. Okay. Well, let's have these ones with the cherries on it. Add to page. We'll call this one chocolate cherry cream, whatever. Okay, so these need to be $4. I don't really know. Okay. Price per unit. Sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. So now we've got two different things on our page. Okay, so let's... What do we do? Haven't considered payment. Add a payment method? I don't think we want to do that. Okay, so we don't really want to do this, obviously, because I don't really have anything that I'm going to... we're in the United States, sure. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Okay. Now, let's see. What else do we have to do? We're not going to do a payment. Let's just close this and see what happens here. Okay, so here's our page so far. So we have our logo. We picked our little top area. Here's our items that we're going to sell. This, you can edit the About Us if you wanted. The same way, we'll just click on it, click on Edit, and then it'll bring up the text so that we can type more in there. I don't want to waste time doing all that. Same thing here, just click Edit, and then it's going to open up over here. So you could change your opening hours, whatever. So I don't want to waste time doing that because it's all pretty explanatory. You're just going to click in text. Here's just a little saying. Here's our contact form. It's all pretty easy. So when you just, if you just want to change the design, you click on this, and this will give you more options. So let's say we wanted this design. You can't really see it very good. How about this one? Oh, this looks yummy. We don't make pretzels. I guess we could make pretzels. There we go. So that just kind of adds. So each area you can design. So like this, if we wanted a different layout, we could pick a different layout. Like, you know, they're all the same. They just have different amount of things on them. So like right now we have chosen for 6, but let's say we just wanted to do 3. There you go. So anyways, you just play with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and preview our page. See what it's going to look like. So this is now what it would look like live if somebody came to our website. Here's our logo, which is pretty lame, but you get the idea. You'd make a real logo. So we have a home page and a shop page so far. So if we click on the shop, that'll just take us to this, where our items are. But we obviously only put 2 on there. And we'll go back home. There, we've got our page. About Us. There's our operating hours. There's our little quote. And here's our contact page. So in like about 10 minutes or so, we just made a page. Is it beautiful? No. But you get the idea. It's very easy to do. I really want to find the logo maker thing. I guess I'll do that for a separate video. But anyways, yeah, so that's Wix. I think it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty straightforward. Oh, we have our little chat thing. That's fun. So I'm not sure how the other end of that works, how you set it up to, let's see, oops. So if we access, can we do this? Let's wonder how we figure that out. You can add animation. Oh, here's where we can switch our fonts. Okay, let's say I want different fonts. I want different fonts. Is it going to let me? Oh, we have to take a tour. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. All right, I don't know how to do the chat. So that's what we'll have to figure out. I'm going to figure out how to do the chat, how to change the fonts, and do all that. So we're not just fumbling through this while you're sitting here watching. And I'll do another video with that information. But you have enough here, you can get started. So play with it, it's fun. And it's free. Well, this part's free. Okay, so if you like this video, please click like and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.